Hey guys, thanks for joining me again for byMonisha. In this video, we're going to be making a 5-minute pencil skirt, and voila, see. This is the 5-minute pencil skirt. In all honesty, it did take me about 7 minutes to do my project, and it's only because I finished my edges. If you use a stretch fabric like I do, it's not absolutely necessary that you finish your edges. If you don't want to do a zigzag stitch along the edge, you can just go across with some pinking shears and that'll work just as well. So this 5-minute pencil skirt, I chose to use an Aztec print fabric, and this is composed of 95% polyester, 5% spandex. You don't have to use this exact fabric makeup, but you like something like that or like a punt fabric will work just as well. For this project, the fabric was 58 inches wide, and I got a length cut of 1.5 yards. And that's only because the other part of the fabric, I made the 5-minute crop top. I do have that in the video, so you may have seen this fabric already, depending on if you've seen if you saw the other video first. And if you guys ever hear me reference something in future tense or past tense, it's because I actually film myself making the project, and then I go back to the beginning of the project and show you the beginning. And I do that also because I put the picture of what the finished garment looks like in the cover of my video, so you guys already know what you're looking for. And honestly, it may not be as appealing as some other videos, but I'd rather show you guys what the finished product looks like than to show you some supermodel in this skirt and my project looks nothing like that. So this is the 5-minute pencil skirt. While I'm here with you guys and while I have you, go ahead and hit that thumbs up at the end if you really like this video. Hit the thumbs up if you like this fabric. Hit the thumbs up if you like Stacy's wig. Hit the thumbs up if I have awesome energy. Just hit the like button. And then go ahead and find somewhere on this page and subscribe to my videos so that you can have access to all of them in the same place. If there's anything that you guys want to see, let me know that too. And with that being said, 5-minute pencil skirt video. Watch the 5-minute crop top video that goes with this skirt. And I feel like I'm moving like I'm trying to sell something, like I just won something on a game show, but that's okay. So I just love sewing that much. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the project. Okay guys, so to make this 5-minute pencil skirt is super duper easy. All you need is the fabric of your choice and the pencil skirt. This one that I have is already made of a stretch knit, and it stops exactly where I want this skirt to stop at. So what we're going to do is take your skirt, and since it's a 5-minute pencil skirt, basically all we're going to do is cut around this pencil skirt, hem up the back side, and then we're going to hem up the top and the bottom of the skirt. So to do that, you're going to take your skirt. This side has the tag on it, and this side is the front that will be on your belly. So you're going to fold it like that and place this along the fold. My fabric is already folded. This is 1.5 yards of 58-inch fabric. The fold is on this side, and this side has my selvages. If you have a fabric that has a pattern, you want to make sure that the pattern is lined up on both sides, because since this skirt does only have one seam up the back, you don't want your pattern to be crooked. So set your skirt on the fold of the fabric, and then I'm going to cut 1 inch off the top, or leave 1 inch at the top and 1 inch at the bottom. And since I have this fabric with the pattern, it makes it easy because I can just cut along the lines. I've already started cutting at the top, so I'm going to go ahead and cut at the back. I'm going to leave about 1/2 inch, and that's going to be what I'm going to use for my seam allowance. And then, since I have it cut all out, this is what my fabric looks like cut out. All I have to do is turn it pretty side to pretty side, and then I'm going to hem up the side, and I'll be back. I've just done a 5/8 inch seam allowance on the back seam of my skirt. Whenever you do, remember the top stitch at the top, back stitch at the top and the bottom of your skirt. What I'm about to do now is finish my edges using a regular zigzag stitch and an over edge foot. Since it is a stretch fabric, you do not have to finish your edges, but it does give it a neater and more professional look. When I finish this, I will show you guys how to hem the top of the skirt using elastic and the bottom of the skirt. To hem the bottom of your skirt, all you want to do, you're going to fold twice. First, you're going to fold a 1/2 inch, then you're going to fold another 1/2 inch, and you could do it as a zigzag stitch all the way around so that when you walk, since it's going to be around your knee, you can move. The zigzag stitch will allow it to stretch. For the top of the skirt and the elastic, take your measuring tape and measure around where your skirt is going to sit. Take that measurement, subtract 4 to 6 inches, and then that is how you know how much elastic you'll need. Depending on how comfortable you are with it being tighter or looser. I'm using a 1/2 inch elastic. So what I'm going to do, it's already cut. I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to place a mark where the half is, just a small mark. So I know that since this is half of the elastic, it's going to go on one seam and that the other half has to be stretched. To make it easier, you can put 2 more marks. So that would mean take one end and put it at your halfway mark, and then mark at that bend or at that fold, and do the same thing for the other end of the elastic. That way you'll know how far or how much you need to stretch your elastic. So what I'm going to do is take it to my machine, and I'm going to put my elastic all the way around. I'm going to use a basting stitch just because it's a long stretch stitch, so that the elastic will be able to stretch. Once I do it that first time, my elastic will be attached. So I'm just going to take the top of the skirt and fold it over, and then do a zigzag stitch all the way around, and I'll show you the skirt when it's finished. I feel like what I said was a little bit confusing about the elastic, so all I did was do a basting stitch all the way around the skirt while I was stretching it. So what I'm doing now is folding it over, and when you do your zigzag stitch, you want to make sure that you're still stretching your elastic a little bit so that it fits really good.